Oh, this your boy, your host, Arthur Chill Fetter, man. You already see me, man. You know what I'm saying? Happy holidays, you know what I'm saying? But hey, listen, let me tell you a little something, what it is. Hey, like, subscribe, and share for your boy. You know what I'm saying? We gonna kick in 2023 with a blast. Right now, today's program and podcast, video cash, knowledge cash, fire knowledge for hustlers, podcast. You know what I'm saying? What we represent today, man, is straight jewels, wisdom, and the new mentality that you got to step into. You know what I'm saying? That you got to shake and bake. You know what I mean? All of that old stuff off. You feel me? So let me just kick it in here with y'all. You know what I'm saying? In the background, you see we got the wings of fire. You know what I'm saying? It's something representing like the phoenix. You know what I mean? And the phoenix gonna always rise from the ashes. You did. So anytime that you was down in life or down in your past, just understand, man. In a couple more days, man, we got a whole new horizon on the scene. 2023. Now, when you add that up, that represents the number seven. Seven means complete. If you realize in the biblical text, or even through whatever you read, whatever holy book you read, you know what I'm saying? So, hey, do your due diligence and Google free. You did. So, I'm gonna kick back tonight, man. Kick some jewels with you. Hopefully, I can get into this thing and just give you a piece of my mind, some of my knowledge, and we gonna elevate. You did? You see, some of the jewels, man, that I learned in 2022, and I know you have learned a lot as well. And the game, man, is so cold. Like, it's all a teachable moment when we come across those obstacles, those roadblocks. You know, you can get into some things that's hard to get out, man. That's why I try to, stay hater free. Every spot I go into, I got on my what you call hater detector. I try to detect the negative energy in any atmosphere or surrounding I may go to or be in. Because of the simple fact, man, my game is to change the atmosphere. So when I come in, I'm coming in with good energy. You know what I'm saying? I'm coming in being the most elevated human being that I can be at that present moment in time. And I'm staying conscious. I'm aware of my surroundings. And anybody that's around me, I'm putting them on point before we even reach the spot. So we as human beings ought to and need to start to being conscious and aware of our everyday steps. See, sometimes we get into what's called repetition. We go to work, we come home, we do the same thing. Rinse and repeat, right? But is you comfortable with where you at in your stage in life? Is you comfortable with making the decisions and the choices that you made? Or do you regret some things? Like me, man, I get in my feelings sometimes, so I go super hard. You know what I'm saying? And I block out everything when I'm focused and when I have my vision and what I see, ain't no getting through to me because I'm trying to reach that next level. And Also, I'm trying to keep everything on point. I run into obstacles, I run into roadblocks, I have to deal with other people's feelings and emotions, but at the same time, those not my feelings and emotions. Because of the simple fact, you got to understand those are the choices that that other individual made. You did? So they got to deal with whatever they got going on. Only thing I can do is give you some advice, some wisdom, and if I understand your situation, because that's the situation that I already experienced. So I can help navigate and guide you through that experience that you're going through or that obstacle and help you try to overcome it, get through it, because you can't go around it. Because the thing about it, you got to understand it. You feel me? Or overstand it. You feel me? But most of the time, you just got to go through it, and that way, iron sharpeneth iron. Anything that go through the fire, you know, whatever that's in the fire, you know what I'm saying? Whatever that's weak gonna get burnt off, but you gonna come out scorched clean. You gonna come out shaped, pulled, and molded and polished. You feel me? So, me, man, I just like the new mentality. I like that I was able to overcome a lot of obstacles. Sometimes we fall short to the wayside. Sometimes, you know, we bike track, and sometimes that bike track not actually uh, to keep us in the pit. It's actually to wake us up and capitalize off of what we went wrong at. So I've been offline a little bit, a couple months. Went back to my hometown. You know what I'm saying? And I found myself in the gravitational pull. But out of the gravitational pull, what I learned and what I understand that is I was able to show some of my closest friends that you can make it. You can be able to travel. You can get off the streets. You can make investments, whatever, with ever income you have coming in. That way, when you go to sleep at night, everything can be passive and your money working for you. So I know a lot of y'all know I. What's happening? What's happening, man? I don't know what just happened with that guy dang on stream right there. You heard me? But anyway, man, we bite, man. I hate that we had those technical difficulties. You feel me? But you know the devil always work in mysterious ways too. But God is the man, and you know what I'm saying. The Most High gonna go ahead and shut that negative energy down. You know what I'm saying. That's trying to come through the stream. You feel me? But in the meantime, between time, man, you see the wings of fire bite. That's called that what we represent. Fire Knowledge for Hustlers podcast, and all we do is drop jewels and gems. You know what I'm saying? And meantime, between time, man, you know, how y'all feeling? You know what I'm saying? How y'all living? You know what I mean? And I like to give a shout out, you know what I'm saying, to all my children. You know, I love you dearly. You feel me? And you know, this from the heart. You feel me? Like, uh, you know, let y'all know y'all are gods and goddesses. You feel me? So don't let nobody tell you different. Always look up, stay looking up, and always hold your health yourself to a higher standard. You know what I'm saying? For my boys, represent that masculinity. You know what I'm saying? For my female girls, you know what I'm saying? You are feminine. You know what I'm saying? And your job is to nurture, but also be a queen. You know what I mean? And bike whatever you have to bike up. You feel me? So we're gonna keep on pushing on that level there, man. And you got to understand, I learned from a king and a queen myself. You know what I'm saying? That's my mom and my pop. You know what I'm saying? They ain't lead me wrong. They led me straight and they kept me strong. You feel me? All the choices that I made in my life because of the choices that I made in my life. And understand that every choice that I made, I had to make a sacrifice. You feel me? So let's get back to the wings of fire, man. And we're going to keep this thing moving, man. Keep this thing grooving. You know, I'm going to take them a little sip. You know what I'm saying? Because this here is what keep the heart merry. Yeah. Now, I ain't that guy to get on here and try to use certain formulas or methods that you can't understand. My job is to help you create wealth, give you a better understanding, and help you get more conscious to what's really going on in reality. So we're gonna break a few couple segments down. This your boy, your host, Arthur Chill Fetty. You did. Um, so I know a lot of people love to hear that drummer stuff. Man, I ain't on no drummer. I ain't on no negativity. You ain't gonna never catch me saying nothing negative on this show about nothing in entertainment, nothing in the political field, nothing dealing with religion, because that's the route I don't go. You know, that's them other shows, that's them other podcasts. Me, Arthur Chill Fetty, I'm gonna drop you the jewels, I'm gonna bring you the interviews, you know what I'm saying? And we gonna keep this thing rolling, because what we trying to do is build empires. You feel me? We trying to create legacy. No matter of fact, that's what we gonna do. You know what I'm saying? So we gonna take that word trying out the vocabulary, and that's what we gonna do. You feel me? So the thing is, how you gonna do it? What's your plan? What actionable steps you gonna take? You know what I'm saying? And how you gonna give back the jewels? Me, as you can see, I write books. I give my jewels back through the books. You know, I go around, I network. I also do a little bit of lift driving, you know, and whoever come in, if I can feel the energy right, you know, I drop a jewel or a little something on them about, you know, investing, developing, you know, that mentality to create that passive income. You know what I'm saying? So I like what I see on the Earn Your Leisure, the 19 Keys, the Wall Street Trappers, in Dunlap, M500, what is else? You know, they do a lot of things, especially my man, David Shands, you know, so I learned a lot about the podcasting thing. And each one teach one, you know. As we coming up in this game, you got to learn how to network. See, I'm from West Palm Beach County. I'm from West Palm Beach, Florida. So the reason why I transitioned from that way to up this way into the Black Mecca, where there's millionaires and billionaires in Atlanta, you know, because I have to network. What I do is not really plentiful. You know, so I'm an author on Amazon. I got books, you know, so I have to come to where the work is at, where the people, what I like to do and my best interests are at. You know what I'm saying? So if you got a dream and a goal, and you got a vision, and you trying to reach that, you need to take the actionable steps. My first step was, hey man, I got to get out my city. I love my city. The hood is a gold mine. But the hood cannot get me to where my vision is taking me. You know, so I got to get on that path. I got to travel. I got to be a trailblazer to show my people, my youngest, my surroundings, hey, you can get away from this block. You can make passive income if you do something with your money, if you invest it and put it to work. But you got to move. You cannot be fucking comfortable in the boat. You got to get out the boat, man. Please get out the boat. I'm just saying, get out the boat. That's the only way you're going to swim. It's going to be some sharks. It's going to be some piranhas. It's going to be some goddamn barracudas. It's going to be some hammerhead sharks. Goddamn, man. If you're trying to reach that goal, you got to get through those obstacles. But you ain't going to die. Trust that. But it's up to you be strong mentally. Mentally. So that comes with having your health right, reading, researching, getting around the right energy, meditating. You know what I'm saying? So I can wrap this up in a whole ball, but why should I wrap it up in a ball when I can just give it to you step by step, step by step, step by step, step by step? Because guess what? I'm a forever learning student as well. Like I just told you, man. I listen to a lot of young motivators, a lot of people my age that's motivating, and a lot of people older than my age that already been there, done that, and did that. You know, so me, I'm waiting on my passport to come back because what I'm trying to do is I'm trying to show my guys and people that I used to be surrounded with that, hey, it's another whole way. It's another whole goddamn way to do this. So get your passport, get in the world and see some things. Me, I'm going to Africa. I got to go to Africa because me, I want to see one of them world wonders. You feel me? So that can show my kids, hey, if Pop did it, I can do it. If Pops did it, I can do it. You know what I'm saying? So you want to be able to be that role model, first of all, for your family, for your kids, and second of all, for yourself. Because of the simple fact, it ain't about you. You second. You understand? You second. First, it's about creating that foundation. And once you create that foundation, then you know the bike end straight. Then that second part, you can do whatever you need to do to keep the bike end straight because of the simple fact that, hey, if you're not straight, they not straight. So you got to lead by example. You got to be a man, a woman, whatever your position, whatever your role is, perfect that. Get deep in your craft. I'm a writer. So I got stuff that I done wrote, but I ain't put it out yet. The reason why I ain't put it out yet, because when I put it out, I wanted people to be able to fact check it. I want people to be able to say, okay, he been there, he done that, he been through this, and this is what he doing. I speak about it, I talk about it. You know what I'm saying? But people want to see receipts. So if you ain't got no receipts that you're showing, homeboy, you ain't glowing. You know what I'm saying? You got plenty media, social media platforms out here that you can get your brand on, that you can get your message out, that people can see you globally, worldwide. What you gonna do? Gonna go to the club? Gonna go to the sports bar and smoke on the hookah? Now, I ain't saying nothing wrong with going to get your leisure time on, right? But have you earned your leisure in the right way? And while you earning your leisure, is your income while you clubbing or whatever? Is it making money while you at the club? This is what I'm trying to figure out. Listen, I'm gonna tell you a true story in a real jewel in the game that you can use, right? When I first started investing, right, it's like 2017, and I started out with like $200. I ain't rich, but I make money every month, and I ain't gotta do nothing. You feel me? So the thing is, you got to do your due diligence. You got to do your research. If you want to understand financial literacy, YouTube is one of the best routes. After YouTube, find you a coach. I got a lot of digital coaches, and I got a lot of physical coaches. And I got a lot of spiritual mentors. And I got a lot of mentors that teach me the business. And I got a lot of people that I just watch. Like y'all watching me. Because of the simple fact, man, I ain't perfect. I'm one of them same brothers that you see every day out here getting it. You feel me? And ain't nothing gonna change. Only thing gonna change is probably the paint on these walls, a little bit more technology. We gonna upgrade as we go along. Because y'all, the audience, and y'all building with me, and y'all following me. Because what my job is to help y'all reach the next step. Get y'all to that next level. Climb that ladder. Because I'm climbing that ladder. We all need a coach. We can't do it by ourselves. But it's best if we come together as a collective whole and reach that goal. So if you got your family, if you got your brothers, if you got your cousins, or whatever, hey, if y'all got the same interest, man, see whatever y'all can work out. Put something together, man, and reach that goal. But you know what, man? It's so many of us that don't want to see the next person do better than them. It's a lot of people that got that crab in the barrel mentality. So as soon as you're trying to reach out, as soon as you're trying to get out that pot, they're going to pull you down. So I'm going to tell you what you do for that. Tupac said it best. Every move you make from now on, make sure it's a calculated step. That means it's undisclosed. Don't let nobody know your math. Don't let nobody know your science until you do it. Because see, if they know what you're trying to do and they're an advocate or an adversary against whatever you're trying to do, because the jealousy kick in. You know what I'm saying? The ignorance kick in. Not from you, but from them. Because they don't see what you see. But then when you do it, then they be saying like, whoa, man, how you did that? Whoa, queen, how you did that? Because of the simple fact you ain't let them know. So when you're trying to move into your big house, when you're trying to buy that new car, when you're trying to start that new business, when you're trying to do whatever you're trying to do to prosper and get to that next level, you can't let too many people know. Only people you can let know is those like-minded people that's willing to help you get there. Because as soon as you let them know, there go that distraction, there go that obstacle. Because they ain't gonna just know, they gonna tell such and such. Then such and such gonna tell such and such. Then the story grow along just like a wheelbarrow got a big mouth. For real, man. You know how that shit go, man. For real, excuse the language. We can blurt that out on the audio for the podcast. But at the same time, meantime, between time, man, we gonna keep it real in the field. You know what I'm saying? Because of the simple fact, man. I got a homeboy, man, right? And me and his kids cousins, right? I know this guy for a long time. But when I saw his elevation from the street kid to a property development manager, a landlord, I say, hey, man, I got to get some of that. I'm out here doing the wrong thing, man. I got to get some. I'm still on the block, man. I'm still out here running the cars, man. I'm still out here hand to hand, man. I got to get some of that. You feel me? So once I made that leap to jump, crank up my car, fill it up with gas, and head up north from West Palm Beach, Florida to Atlanta, got there and seen, hey, man, the world done changed for me. You know why? Because of the simple fact, my eyes opened up to a whole new world. People weren't just standing still. You see hundreds of thousands of people on the highway, traffic jam, piped up, going to get that money every day, chasing that bag every day. You feel me? That brings about a whole new energy and give you a whole new persona about yourself. Wake up your spirit. You was dead, but now you woke. You ain't sleep no more because the whole world will open up to you because you took that step to get out that boat. And that's what you need to do. It's 2023 coming up. You got to evolve so hard. That when people start to noticing your walk and your talk, they say, hey man, she acting funny. He acting funny. No. You just woke up. You see things different. You see things clearly. You got clarity. You feel me? Yeah. You got clarity now. See, I can get on social media. I can kick it. I can, you know what I'm saying? I might have a few flash bites. I might, you know what I mean? Get into the G mode. But at the end of the day, man, all my people know, man, we about building a legacy. We about building wealth. You know what I'm saying? We about breaking the chains of psychological slavery because they don't teach us finance in the streets. They don't teach us finance in school. You feel me? They want you to be dumb. They want you to chase after the negativity on social media, Instagram, Facebook, Snapchat, all in them different type of rooms, the spiritual room, the shade room, the valid TV. They want you to take in all of that negativity. You know why? Because they're gonna keep you talking, they're gonna keep you gossiping. You know what I'm saying? They're gonna keep you broke. They're gonna keep you buying the best design. They're gonna keep you chasing. Let me tell you something, man. If I was doing screen sharing right now, which next month I'm gonna start 2023, man, it's gonna be a whole new setup. I'm gonna start showing y'all who the richest people in the world is. That Louis that you're wearing, that Gucci that you're wearing, that Hennessy that you're drinking, yeah, that's the richest man in the world. It ain't no technology giant like Elon Musk, Bill Gates, Microsoft. You know Elon got the Tesla. You know Bill Gates got Microsoft. You know Tim Cook got Apple. No, that ain't none of them. It's the same man that you go buy them Gucci shoes, them Louis shoes, drink that Hennessy, Dior, Moet. Yeah. LVMH. Look that up on the stock market, on any stock exchange. That's the richest man. Because guess what? Luxury goods. And when you buying luxury goods, this is what tripped me out, right? A lot of us buy luxury goods. And when we go home, our house, apartment, townhouse, trailer, whatever, ain't nothing luxury about it. I know I ain't living in luxury. Look where I'm at. My wall's not even painted. My computer screen is in the window. You feel me? I got props, Gucci shoes, Air Force Nikes, Rolex, chill fetted, copy machine. You know what I'm saying? Everything in the background to make everything resonate to the eye. You got to understand, man. You got to put in work if you want to be up there. So you supporting something and buying things that don't even support you back. Soon as you buy that out the store, it done lost half its value. That's why I tell people, listen, the Nikes on your feet, and I'm going to be dead honest, man. You got Air Force Ones, Vapor Mics, whatever. Bruh, the Nikes on your feet are higher than the Nike stock. So why not invest in the Nike stock instead of buying all them goddamn fake ass Nikes? Look up the word Nike. Goddess of victory. So you telling me that you serving a goddess? That's what the check represent. That's what the word Nike represent. The goddess of victory. Yeah, man, I ain't here with the cap. I'm here with the real shit, the facts. See, I just look like this. I get people DM me, Fatty, man, I need you to come on my show, do a podcast. I get people DM me, Fatty, man, I want you to help me write this book. I get people DM me, hey, man, co-author with me. But guess what? If your vision ain't lining up with mine, if we ain't like-minded, bruh, Queen, I'm about building. I done transitioned from the urban to the financial literacy stage. And once I understand, like Aristotle, the technical analysis of the game, man, that's going to be raw. Once I understand how to write better books and get around people like Tyler Perry and go to his studios and pay $2.89 for a brunch from 8 o'clock to 12:30 and start networking with people, oh yeah, that's my game. That's my school. That's how I learn. Because you got, listen, the first fucking investment you need to make is in you. Cut that. Blurt that out. Listen, the first investment you need to make is in you. For real, man. Because if you got that vision, you wanna create t-shirts. Go on Amazon, buy you a printing press, go on YouTube, learn the ropes, step by step. You want to create clothes? Do that. But nah, you want to open up a boutique. And if it's knockoffs, they're going to report you and the people going to come shut you down and might sue you. So understand, if you want to do certain things, you got to get into the fine workings of it. Read the fine print, the fine line. You want clothes? Go to somebody that make raw materials. Learn how to do it yourself. Listen, let me tell you something. Right? I was looking at 19 Keys and another sister, another queen. Right? And I can learn things from each episode and certain things that people say, because the jewels and the gems that they drop, I'm gonna also give them to you so you can have it, because you may not be tapped into them like I'm tapped into them. So my job is to give you the jewels and the gems that my mentors give me, and I can give them to y'all. You know, but I'm gonna also recommend y'all to them, because it ain't about me. It's all us as a collective whole. You know, I'm doing this thing on a small stage. I ain't got number like 81 subscribers. But next year, by this time, I might have 200, 300, 400. You know what I'm saying? It's all about consistency. If you're not consistent in the game, man, you ain't bringing nothing to the table. So you got to be consistent. So my job, I'm trying to drop something on this thing here twice a week, 3 times a week. And if I can do it every day, I'm going to do it every day. You know, because people need this. People need that spark. People need that extra hump, that extra push. You know, like I told you, if you go all the way back through my videos, man, I come from nothing. I came up here to Atlanta sleeping in my car. Brought people up here with me, man, switched out on me, but it was all good, man, because it taught me a lesson. People gonna hurt you when they hurt. People gonna cross you when they been crossed. You know why? Because they were trying to shed that same pain on somebody else. But you got to understand, man, I'm a fighter. I ain't gonna never lay down. Les Brown say, hey man, if you fall, make sure you fall on your bike so you can get back up. right? I listen to a lot of motivational speakers, inspirational teachers, TDJs, Dale Bonham, preachers, 19 Keys, Farrakhan. One of the best books I ever wrote was A Message to the Black Man. Read was A Message to the Black Man. So let me tell you something. Autobiography of Malcolm X. Yeah. Man, listen. As we get into it, and as we break it down, and as we grind, don't think my show is just all about financial literacy. No, man, listen. It's about our ancestors. It's about breaking down the history. It's about us building as a whole. That's why the show is called Fire Knowledge for Hustlers Podcast. Because I'm dropping fire knowledge, and it's for the hustlers. The hustlers that's trying to make something out their life. The hustlers that don't never fucking give up. The hustlers that keep this shit going. The hustlers that's building a legacy. The hustlers that was before me, and the hustlers that's going to be after me. That's what this show about. And if you got something to bring to the show, hit me up. I can't do it by myself, but I'm going to reach out. And I've been networking. So just know that we going to have authors come on the show, celebrities. But guess what? These people that I bring on this show, not afraid of them. They can speak their mind because they independent. They done been through the fire. They know what it's like to get through obstacles, to go through the storm, the trials and the tribulations. They got children. They want children. They done had loved ones passed away, siblings passed away. How you deal with that? How you cope with that? How you deal with the pain? Like me, my brother passed away. Murdered. 3 baby mamas. 4 kids. I'm not with none. Does it mean that I'm not a good father? I be the best person I can be. My job is to provide. So when I can give what I can give, I'm going to give it. But the thing about me, I ain't dealing with nothing negative off top. I ain't dealing with no ignorance off top. You ain't going to control me off top. If it be a balance, it could be a balance. But you ain't going to control the king. Happy wife, happy life. No, you can throw that shit in the grave. Happy both of us. That's how that shit that work. Happy both of us. I ain't stunting my growth for no individual. Period. And don't be no feminine ass nigga, man. Excuse, cut that. Don't be no feminine ass person, man. You a man, man. Be masculine, man. Be a king in your domain, man. For real. Cause that's how we rocking, man. 2023, man. I want all my G's to step up to the plate. And when I start back, maybe 2-3 years from now, before I can give back to the community, you know what I'm saying? And do some certain things, the food drives and toy drives and book buy drives and bike to schools and Christmas and all of that stuff there, you know? But at the same time, between time, I'm building the path. I'm trailblazing because I know where I'm going. I know what I'm about to do. And I ain't letting nothing stop that. Nothing. So it's either they can get on the path or fall back. Because me, everything about me has to evolve. Everything about you should evolve. Don't let no one put you on the back burner for 2023. Nobody. Boss, friend, family. You got a vision for yourself. You know where you trying to go. Oh man, I ain't got no help. Oh man, da 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 da. Man, you know how many times I've been broke in 2022, man? We ain't gonna talk about the years before that. But guess what? I ain't never give up. And I'm not gonna ever give up because I know what I got to do. Listen, sometimes it takes for a catastrophic event to happen to people's life for them to wake up. Some people ain't some people just walking in la la land. I hope you're not walking in la la land because of the simple fact, man, because you got shit to do. You got a lot of stuff to do, you know? And some people ain't gonna see what you see. You gotta make that stuff work for you. And then once that stuff start working for you, then boom. It's a done deal. You know, so you gotta put the pedal to the metal. Hey, what the thing say? You got to get the wind beneath your feet, partner. Yeah, for real, man. And go out in a blaze if you have to. You know what I'm saying? I think that was a little Tupac thing or something. You know what I'm saying? On Juice or something. You heard me? But hey, man, because see, you got to take them motivational quotes and use them to the best of your ability. Let me see if I can get this thing here. Oh. Yeah. Give me 1 second, man. Gotta put a little light in this game, you heard? Oh, y'all see that thing? Let me see if I can block. Hold up. Give me 1 second. See how that look. That work? That work? Oh, okay. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Yeah. Hey, I know y'all like when I be doing what I be doing, you know what I'm saying? But hey, we got a lot of stuff, man, coming in 2023, man. I'm finna work on my first documentary, you know, dealing with me and my homeboy, man, how we came up from the bottom, man, you know, made it up here to the A, you know, and we just gonna be talking about a certain few things, man, on how to build, you know, get into the real estate game, get into the stock market, man, and just start building them passive ways of income, man. I know you working, you may have a 40 hour a week job, you may have 2 jobs, you know, and I ain't saying nothing wrong with working, but what I'm saying is cut some of your expenses and start investing, you know. The best investment is in yourself and in your education, especially if you're trying to open up a business on the side or have another side hustle, because you want to always develop that passive income. I know a lot of people got side hustles, but their money stopped with that side hustle. The name of the game is the money, let your money keep flowing. That's why they call money currency. Currency comes from the word current. Current comes from like what you see in the ocean, the waves, the current, right? But guess what? All of that is dealing with the electrical flow. The neurons, the protons, the atoms, or whatever you may want to call it. It's all energy, right? So, make your money work for you. Get you some education. Let me tell you something. In your hand, right now, that cell phone, or even if you have the desktop computer, the laptop, tablet, or whatever, that's one of the most powerful devices that you can have. If you in America and you're not in a third world country, because this message reach out global, We Fire Knowledge for Hustlers podcast, take advantage of the opportunity of information. Take advantage of Wikipedia. Take advantage of Google. Yahoo Finance, TD Ameritrade. All of these financial literacy shows, all of these places where you can get information, bikes, learn. Sometimes you have to learn from the past in order to avoid the mistakes that you may make in the future. The reason why I like talking like this and talking to you guys is because I have a small audience right now. And I know I'm going to just be growing over time consistently. You know, I'm in this for the lifetime. So it may be 80 some subscribers now, but 5 years from now, I might have 1,000,000. But it's all up to me to put in the work. It's all up to me to educate and also navigate my lifestyle accordingly to the Most High plan. See, I don't do what I want to do. I get on my knees every day. I pray to the east, and I ask the Most High, let the Spirit lead me. Let the energy guide me. Keep them angels protect them. You know, I read the Bible. I haven't read the Quran in a minute, but I read all kind of books because I'm an avid reader. I'm a researcher. I'm a learner. I'm a student. I may have mastered a few little things, but I don't put that out there because of the simple fact I'm humble. I know what it's like to lose it all. I done lost it all plenty times. Plenty times. I had some of the closest people to me lose their life over foolishness. He say, she say. And I just thank the Most High that I was able to avoid those catastrophic moments. But my condolences to the families, because those taught me things. Them incidents taught me a lot. So when you got to move, when you got to play chess, you got to have a strategy. You got to have a plan. You can't just jump out there because you're going to crash. So think, pay attention, be conscious. Know what you want to do. Know where you want to go. See that thing clear. And if anything blocking your way, exit out. Block it out. Oh, she acting funny. Oh, he acting funny. So what? You know where you're going, though. And when you get to where you're going, then they're going to be like, that's what's up. They're going to congratulate you. Some people ain't going to congratulate you, but some will. The ones that don't, just let them keep watching. Because your haters sometimes are your biggest supporters. You know why? Because they keep your views up. Because they're going to watch what you do. They're going to watch what you say. And they're always going to have something to say. And the ones that can't stand to see you, it just burn them up. But you know what? You keep pushing because you can't think about that. And the reason why you can't think about that, because that's all the distraction. That's all that left field energy. You know what I'm saying? What you're trying to do is stay center field. You're trying to stay balanced. That way you can look to the left, you can look to the right, but you know in the middle, that's where you got tunnel vision. Because you get into the goal. You get into where you got to be. So 2023, go into it with a new mentality, a new mindset. Beware your surroundings. Start to chop things off. If you the tree that bear the fruit, you don't want nothing rotten. Because everything rotten fall off the tree. But you gotta believe that you produce that. So everything you do, and if you stay on that path of discipline and don't be distracted, you ain't gonna produce nothing but good fruit. Good fruit that can be shared. So when somebody else take a bite from that person that took that fruit off the tree, they gonna be like, whoa, where you get this from? Who told you that? That work. I need some of that. Then you gonna be like, oh man, that's Arthur Chill Fetty, man. Fire Knowledge for Hustlers podcast, man. He got a couple of other mentors that he be learning from, So that's how the circle works. And then you be able to share your testimony. You be able to share your grind. You be able to create your platform. Your platform may be bigger than mine. And if it is, send me a DM so I can listen to you, so I can learn something too. I'm not just the man. I'm just the man that's helped pushing the plan, pushing the culture forward. You did? So hey, 2023, man. We ain't got number one more week. If you've been fasting mentally, do it. Keep doing it. If you've been fasting spiritually, do it. Keep doing it. Been fasting physically, do it. Keep doing it. That way you're a round-welded individual stepping into 2023. Hey, man. Fire Knowledge for Hustlers podcast. TikTok Arthur Chill Fetty. Facebook Arthur Chill Fetty. Instagram Arthur Chill Fetty. Twitter Arthur Chill Fetty. Snapchat Rich Mind Publications. Let's keep that rich mind. Because we all rich, man, in the mind. Just got to bring it out. Put it into reality. Write a lot of stuff down. Write your goals down. Look at them every day. If it's on your phone, put them on your refrigerator. Put them on all hallways in your room, your house, doors, when you wake up. You want to see this stuff because that's keeping you on point. Get around people that's going to keep you on point. Get around people that's disciplined. Get around people that's humble. Get around people that's hungry. Get around people that's about doing shit with their life, making an impact, not only for them, for their family, but for the community and everybody else. 2023, man. You got to realize, man, they had 400 free years of labor from us. And we still millionaires and billionaires. Just imagine where you can go. Fire Knowledge for Hustlers podcast, man. Love y'all.